And while they return to their seats, I'd like to invite Dr. Bert Garza and Ann Yaktine to come up to the podium. So Dr. Garza is chair of the Food and Nutrition Board, and Ann is director of the board.
Well, good afternoon, and congratulations to the organizers for what has been truly a very informative morning, and to their presenters. We're going to take just 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your time to thank one of our colleagues that has served on the Food Forum. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the Food and Nutrition Board, its focus is primarily on providing evidence-based guidance to the public and policymakers on issues related to nutrition, food science, and food safety. The board has been doing this since about 1940, and in fulfilling that role has helped, in fact, assure the adequacy, appropriateness, and safety of not only the U.S. food supply, but has contributed greatly to that of the global food supply. Now, this could not be done without volunteers. And I'm speaking for them in my role as chair of the Food and Nutrition Board. Among the roles of the volunteers are individuals that have expertise in that broad range, because even though food safety, nutrition, food science is very important to health, it also plays critical roles in other spheres: economics, cultural, social, political. If one thinks about the footprint of the food sector in the U.S., it is comparable to that of the health sector if you go from farm to fork. That is one of the reasons why at times the Food and Nutrition Board has to hire armed guards, in fact, when we release some of our reports. But that's a topic for another time. Leanne Jacobs is going to, I think her term on the Food Forum and the Food and Nutrition Board ends this year. I have not been as lucky as Ann has been in having our terms overlap as much. I would have liked the possibility of an overlapping term with Ann and with Leanne, and Ann is going to tell you why. She has contributed in many ways that have added greatly to the board being able to meet its responsibilities in that very broad mission. Ann?
Thank you, Bert, and thanks for that wonderful description of the Food and Nutrition Board. And I, too, think that without our volunteers, we really wouldn't be able to carry out our mission or do any of our work. So broadly, I'd like to extend my sense of gratitude to everyone who's contributed to the board's activities. But specifically, I want to say that Leanne Jacobs has been a valued member of both the Food Nutrition Board and the Food Forum since 2011, and even before that, in fact. As a member of the FNB and the Food Forum, Leanne has contributed to our mission, as Bert's described it, by providing exceptional perspectives on food safety and food science. In addition, she's participated in numerous National Academies activities with the board and with other boards under the Academies. And these include serving on consensus committees. So, for example, one of our reports on enhancing food safety, the role of the Food and Drug Administration, published in 2010, and another study through another board, the potential consequences of public release of FSIS service establishment specific data, released in 2011. She's also been an active participant in our workshop activities, building public-private partnerships in food nutrition, released in 2012, the Human Microbiome, Diet and Health, released in 2013, and many others, too many to note here. While Leanne will be ending her term as a member of both the FNB and the Food Forum, the National Academies will continue to benefit from her contribution through future work. in the areas of food safety and food science. So Leanne, on behalf of the F&B board members and staff, I'd like to thank you for your contributions to our work, and I look forward to future collaborations.